Thank you so much for attending my presentation about weird mechanics in competitive Pokemon, and first let's talk about Wish. Wish has been a very strong move since introduction over 20 years ago. It does nothing on the turn of use, instead giving a 50% heal to the active Pokemon at the end of the next turn. The utility behind this is obvious. If I used Wish with Gardevoir, I could pivot out into a lower HP ally the next turn, or just protect to keep myself alive. It also gives easier switches, allowing them to come in, take a powerful attack, and then get much of that back immediately. But in Gen 5 it had a big change. Instead of healing the Wish receiver by 50% of their health, it heals them by 50% of the Wish user's health. This is a huge deal. Now Pokemon with the high base HP stat are even better, for example Blissey. Even half of its monster health is nearly a full heal for most Pokemon in the game. Pass them a Wish and it can feel like a revive. This has many great use cases, especially alongside slow pivots. The best currently is the Alomomola. With one of the best wishes in the game, the capability to get an ally on the field safely in flip turn and regenerator, it never fucking dies and passes out near rest level heals throughout games. Truly one of the best buffs in Pokemon history. Magearna's ability is Soul Heart. At first glance, this doesn't look like anything crazy. When another Pokemon faints, it gains a +1 special attack boost. This is a common theme with other abilities Moxie and Beast Boost doing similar if not better things. However, there's a lesser known detail that makes it a monster in doubles. This doesn't only apply to the enemies, Soul Heart works on your partners too. Abusing this comes in a few forms. The most flashy is with final Gambit Pokemon such as Victini, who can reasonably knock out an opponent and itself at the same time. Thus, Magearna gets a nasty plot boost while going for something else like Trick Room. Then it can use Spread Stab and Dazzling Gleam to threaten quick knockouts. Magearna is also great with screens, having ample time to whittle down opponents. It's never been the best Pokemon in doubles Ubers, but has seen reasonable success through Gen 9. Mythicals aren't really legal in VGC, but for the short time it was allowed during the Gen 8 Series 13, things went well. It's somewhat easy to stop with good teams and counterplay, but one mistake and Magearna will rip you to shreds. Slow start is notoriously bad. Given to Regigigas, it has attack and speed for 5 turns. This can't even be spent in the back. Each time you re-enter the field, the timer is reset. However, Game Freak made a few design choices done to make slow start even worse. Regigigas has a pretty solid supportive move pool. Thunder Wave and Icy Wind are both legitimately solid speed control options. Wide Guard stops all spread moves like Heat Wave, and then Gen 7, the presence of Z moves could give us some offensive use. Even with this 80 special attack, 200 base power stab still hits hard as hell against non-restricted Pokemon like Tapu Koko. Unfortunately, this theoretical news that honestly wouldn't even be that relevant was too much. Game Freak made it so that special Z moves get their damage halved too. This next one doesn't even really affect Regigigas, but it's funny as fuck, so I'll mention it anyways. Foul Play, a move that uses the opponent's attacking stat, halves it before calculations. What's the damn point of this? Finally, in Legends Arceus, which doesn't have abilities, Regigigas has a unique slow start status condition. It really can't catch a break. Toxic is a simple move on the surface. It gives the badly poisoned stats condition, which deals damage to the afflicted Pokemon at the end of each turn. However, every subsequent turn the opponent is on the field, they take more. On turn 1, it's 1/16, turn 2 is 2/16, turn 3 is 3/16, and so on. This move has some weird glitches, which I want to cover all of at some point, but we'll just look at one today. Gen 1 Toxic works as it should, most of the time. When paired with Leech Seed, it does some weird things. These two moves, which each take health from the opponent, use the same damage calculation. This means that the Toxic counter increases not only when toxic damage is applied, but also Leech Seed. If these two moves are ever active on the same Mon, Toxic Chip starts racking up way faster than it should, and Leech Seed now has a Toxic-like effect, increasing each turn. If left unchecked, this can whittle down everything in the game very quickly. It's not super good though. Toxic sucks in Gen 1, and all you need to do is switch. Even so, it's something that newer players should watch out for. It's easy to get cheesed by. If you want to see what this looks like, I'm going to link a cartridge demonstration in the description. Go check it out, it's legitimately really cool. In conclusion, this mechanically simple game sometimes has some more complex layers to it. This is a video I could very easily make a sequel on, so if you want that, let me know. Thank you so much for watching.